I think coming on like that.
Oh, Vin,
you know,
hello, how you doing? Great to see you come in.
How you doing, bro?
coming on like that, he's gonna want to. How are you?
You
Okay.
okay?
He's gonna want to come off the bench and score them moments. There.
Don't say that in front of Vincent. Vincent, thank you so much for joining us. I imagine quite a difficult loss for you, but just tell me what you made of that game as a whole.
I think the analysis for me is pretty simple. I thought the first 15 minutes we started well. It was bright, some runs in behind, 1v1s, and then it looked like this was going to be a good night for us. And then just for half an hour, first half, we just dropped the level a little bit. You know, tempo on the ball was slower. We didn't make as many runs. And then it wasn't that we conceded big chances, but you could feel like Villa was smelling a bit of blood, which we then took out completely in the second half. So in that sense, we did much better in the second half. And then we missed some big chances and they scored the chance.
You guys play with a lot of high risk the way you play, really high press, obviously leave players at the back, big spaces. Was that something you looked at, knowing that Ollie Watkins, that's something, an area he thrives upon, playing in the big areas? 1v1 is something, you were just centre-back, I'm thinking, whoa, right, Upamecano's got a tough job, gets a yellow card. Was that something you was worried about or concerned you at any point in the game?
I mean, Ollie Watkins has so many qualities to mention, but one of his qualities as well is to split two centre-backs, take that place in the middle, drop a shoulder and go from there. So that doesn't make him less dangerous when all of a sudden he's marked by two. The point was for us more to not let Villa come into the game and to try and impose our game, because we had a lot of the ball, and when we have the ball we're dangerous. But they're a strong team, and this place is not an easy place, and therefore I don't think the performance was perfect, but it wasn't a bad performance. And we had chances, you know, we had chances.
Keeper played well. How are you finding like management? You've gone to Germany, it's a magnificent club, huge expectation and responsibilities. How are you finding that now?
It's football. it's
no different.
No, it's the same job everywhere. You know, it's obviously it's a privilege. It's so much tradition, history. People really feel so proud about this club, and you work with top players, so that's of course enjoyable. But in the end, I can't score the goals, so my role is really to try and give them, you know, pleasure to play, wanting to become better every day, and then the desire to win. So. But that is everywhere. I don't think you should make a distinction for any job you have.
Could have been different tonight. One of those chances that you were talking about, Serge Gnabry, when he could have crossed it to Harry Kane. Harry Kane looking incredibly frustrated. I wanted to ask you on a personal level, having played against Harry Kane in your career and managed against him as well at Burnley, what's he like now that he's under your wing, and how much of a professional is he?
Yeah, obviously I knew him from playing against him, but he's impressed me. And he's also evolved. He's better than when I played against him. And I think he scored 11 or 15 goals already this season. Okay, today he didn't. But I don't think he's someone that's ever stood still. He's always kept improving, and his game has changed from back then. And he's going to score many goals again this season.
And I saw you have a moment there with Morgan Rogers at the end.
Yeah.
You obviously know him from the City Academy.
Yeah.
Could you see him growing into the player that he?
And when we tried to sign
now?
a lot of players at Burnley, you know.
Was he one of them? Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a few. There was a few today on the pitch actually for Aston Villa. So it just shows it's football, right? We were all in the Championship playing against each other, battling it out, and now we're in the Champions League and on the main stage. But I think it's a recipe for everyone. We've lost today. We've got to take the learnings from this. It doesn't decide the competition, this defeat. So we keep going.
And Vincent, your first loss of the season, and you've been doing pretty well so far with Bayern Munich. So great to see you. Nice to have you back over here as well. And we'll see you again very soon. Thank you for joining us as well. Thank you so much.
Good luck, man.